finish this.
Hey, what's up everybody? Cowboy from 38 bringing you more Neverness to Everness content here back at the Ghost Train. We're going to be doing stop number 6 today, and I'm going to try and get all of the rest of these stops out before the end of the season. If you like content like this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me. Just gotta switch around my characters quick. We're gonna be using the same setup as stop number 5. I was just sitting here watching Nanpan run through the Pink Paw coin heist while having Lacrimosa, on the Chinese server. And, if you know, us unks, we're old, and we like to use fancy words like groovy and radical. But enough of that jazz. Let's get on to the fight. Enjoy, everybody. Just going to start out the fight with a redirect skill from Hattori, and then cycle through all my characters, hit those redirect skills, get those, I guess, holograms, I'm going to call them, in the air, and try to dish out some extra damage, wait for Hattori's ultimate to get back up, while trying to gather all of the enemies into a decently sized circle to capitalize on Hattori's ultimate damage. Again, like with the last video, Hattori's ultimate, you can save it, you can hold it, you can go through your skills, so you might as well take the time, get that extra damage with your main DPS, in this case it's Nanalie. I'm going to make sure to hit this Blossom trigger before circling around and then waiting for them to gather up, just walk into it so I can hit as many as I can. I do miss that back nutcracker on the left, and then it looks like as the effects from the other characters go off, the range is just your melee attack with Hattori. One thing I've been noticing, the more charge hits that I've been getting, is the characters, or rather the mobs, they end up turning gray, and I believe that fades when the charge has gone away. If you can confirm in the comments with me, I think I'm reading that right.
Let's finish this.
Even though I only end up hitting the bear with the ultimate, it does push him back closer to the other enemies to enable this ultimate to hit. As you watch the health bars on the enemies, everything in that white portion is all of the damage that is being currently dealt while time is frozen, and then as you see, it depletes once the timer is gone. If they die before the timer is gone, they just disappear. Once you get an enemy down to about this point, you can kind of just ignore him, circle around. That enemy will make its way back to you, and you'll just do damage without even trying to against it and kill it outright. So focus on the ones with the higher health and that are closer to others. Little adjustments like that in your gameplay are really going to shave off seconds noticeably over time if you are struggling to get through the levels. Please, if anybody knows how I do that move right there, please tell me, because it just happens randomly and I don't know how to do it, and I'd like to test more with it, but I don't know. I can't recreate it. Like I mentioned before, when you get an enemy down low enough, see how the bear comes just walking in, and it's just going to take indirect damage there. Let's finish off this section and get on to the secondary fight, which I enjoy more because, well, I like playing with Baikong. His moveset and Daffodil's moveset are so fun together. For support, we're running Haniel and Edgar. Gotta have my heals, and the buff support from Haniel is hands down excellent. Not to mention the addition of the Esper reactions that Haniel brings to the table.
Me? All right then. Words spoken aloud must be honored.
Baikong kind of throws enemies everywhere, so you really gotta learn to circle your enemies and pull one in or pull a couple in and then evade and push the other ones back into them, so that way you can keep your grouping tight. For somebody like me, I don't have Sekiri for grouping, so I really got to be careful with that and keep that as a top priority when I'm doing these fights. This damn vending machine is the bane of my existence for poor Edgar. I get slapped by that thing so many times in this fight. Keep in mind when you're fighting with Haniel, keep one of her buffs up at all times if you can. It doesn't really matter if it's the redirect or the ultimate, both are good. And this is what happens when you have good grouping.
Me? All right then. Spoken states must not be.
If you have healers in your group, like I tend to, make sure you take that downtime. When enemies are apart, drop that ultimate, get a little more damage in there, but get that passive healing in and just switch between your characters. Let them group up a little more and stay in that circle as much as you can.
Target locked. Friendly fire. Let's go.
What'd I tell you?
Shift
This
change.
stupid vending machine, man. This stupid vending machine.
Here I am. Judgment. Thousand eyes awaken.
We got just under a minute to go to get the 3-star, so we're just gonna keep pushing. And I got something for this vending machine this time.
Here.
Interrupt.
Me? All right then.
So my enemies are getting a little split at this point, but if you notice the 2 trash cans are really low, and Baikong's ultimate, well, just finishes them off. I noticed after this fight, going through it, my team isn't really the greatest for single target damage. AoE I do great, but this setup is a little lackluster, so I gotta work on that personally. He just had to get one more hit in, didn't he? Yeah, one more lick. Well, we're gonna finish you off with Edgar yet again. My boy for the win.
It'll be fine soon. Catch your breath.
There we go. Stop 6 done with 6 seconds left. And, that was fun. That was fun. Make sure you stick around. You come back to the channel. I am going to be putting out stop number 7 here soon. And keep an eye out for my OnlyFins collection starting up. We're going to go through and we're going to collect all the little fishies in the fishy sticker book. Don't forget to grab your rewards. And as always, thank you so much for taking your time watching this video. Again, if you like stuff like this, hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, take care and enjoy your day.